told Ruben, I said, do you have a whiteboard? Well, probably not. Unless you want an name. I suggest you find me one.
Oh, yeah. This is a solid crew. We're here. I know he's really does some work. Okay. All right. I mean, I know that the two guys are both solid. Like, but yes, but yeah, I would say very inconsistent. I mean, the other night we had Bob checked, which I only had 8 healthy girls, and so I knew no one was. I was worried about someone fouling out. I knew when Bob rolled in, no one was. Yeah. Yeah. I knew there wasn't going to be a lot of fouls called.
Past his prime 10 years ago, wasn't
Maybe
he?
20.
Yeah.
I mean,
He was never
Or if he
very
had a
good.
prime.
right.
I used to umpire for him and work for him.
That's right,
And I
he was
do
the officials coordinator, wasn't he?
He still is.
Still is.
Well, I coach our 8th grade middle school team, and we were playing a game. It was a 7th grade game out in Hazel Park, and it was just an awful game. But it's 7th grade girls basketball, and he got into my face about, you need to get some people that want to ref. You wonder why no one wants to referee. And I was like, I get it, Bob, but I mean, we're trying. We have trouble getting kids to practice hard. We get trouble getting people to coach, and But I was at a CYO game yesterday too, and it was embarrassing. Like, 2 officials were great. They were both competent. They were doing a great job. And the parents, the screaming and yelling from the stands was so out of control. It was embarrassing. It's like, you wonder why people don't want to ref. It's not worth it.
You have to have such a thick skin.
You do. You just have to be able to just blot it out.
Poor hearing, I think, too.
And I looked at it and went, I thought they were doing a phenomenal job. There was no issues either way. They were fair, they were consistent, and yet they're getting screamed at as if they were, the worst officials ever. So 32 is the pretty guy. She went to Regent Hyatt. All right. Yes. In fact, I just watched them play out at. They played Northville. And Northville just beat Cosmo. And Northville's. They're good. They're really good. They're really good, and they're deep, just waves of kids.
How that other game went?
Against Skyline, I've been looking for a score. I figured that would be a pretty good. That should have been pretty even, just because Skyline isn't great. But yeah, I've seen Oxford play now a couple times too, and she's doing a nice job. She's got them playing hard. Where I think last year we were at a game at the end of last season, and Steve was I think just kind of done, and they were getting beat, and he just kind of was letting it happen. And so they're playing hard. They're not super talented, but they're in the right spots. It'll be competitive. Because Lake Orion, I think, is, and that's where, Oxford's there. It's like Lake Orion, West Bloomfield, us. Bloomfield Hills, I think, could win the red. Yeah, they're. And then Harrison, I haven't seen Farmington Hills Harrison.
Jeff was saying they were supposed to be there this morning, and they canceled out.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago or something. Maury decided to stay local instead of have to go out to round ball, probably.
I think he was out at round ball.
Yes,
he was
yesterday. He tweeted out the Kettering score. It is. What? Make sure you get on his camera.
Hi, Coach.
I don't want to get on the camera.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Maybe we should just film the 3 of us.
No players with you today?
2 former are coming up here to meet up with me for her game.
I was going to say.
Because they know that I'm not scouting for that one. I'm just going to enjoy watching Coach Sklar in action.
Enjoy watching
I'm gonna watch her.
Sklar get angry.
I'm going to just enjoy a basketball game.
Well, he couldn't take that many games. He
What was-
run out of camera film. I was gonna offer him a couple of
Gro-
extra cameras. So
I assume Groves
Harris-
ended up winning big.
58-29 maybe.
I thought they were going to hit that 40-point marker there for a while. That
Yeah.
running clock.
I mean,
They're
Shrine
really,
couldn't-
really
Shrine
good
couldn't
spot
make,
having them
like-
in the gold, huh?
Yeah, no joke.
It's
But the crazy thing is, Shrine and Groves wanted to play. They wanted to play this game.
chaos teams.
Shrine got a dozen wide open looks in the first quarter. I don't even know if they hit the rim.
Gotcha. Well, you know,
And for Groves, it's just volume. I'm going to take 110 shots and hopefully I'll make 30 of them. Like
they're not shy.
everybody like has a green light and they're so undisciplined.
You guys play them at all? Or no?
They play.
That's
Seagull.
their shooter right there. That kid can shoot it. She's a sophomore. 24.
That was the one with the torn ACL last year, I think. Right? They play Seaholm in districts, and we play them. So we'll probably play girls. Seaholm might not. They might not win a game for a while.
They'll beat Rochester
And Troy, maybe.
and Troy. Yeah.
Rochester's out.
Seaholm. So Seaholm lost their. Mackenzie Harbour. I don't know if she was their 1,000-point scorer. She tore her ACL this summer.
My JV had to play.
So they scheduled for Bear, like they scheduled red and they scheduled white teams. Yeah, and she's a, I mean, she
we
was
ended up losing by like
a kid who never left the floor for them. So now they don't have
I was
her,
pretty happy.
and so they're 0. I think they're 0-6 now, 0-7. But the Blues, they can beat Oak Park too. I think like the Blues got Oak Park in it. It's got Troy. There's some beatable teams in there. It's that division's pretty. Like Groves would win that in a heartbeat. That's why Groves would compete in our division, I think.
It was great. After the game,
Four of 6, but the top division stayed with just 5 because they can go out and get games. And
my niece girl. They got a girl. 7
yeah, I mean, well, every year it's the annual. What do we want to do? What do we want to become? And at the end of the day, we looked at one more champion. The other part is that the teams in that, like the 2 teams, Groves and. Well, it was Berkeley, Athens, and Groves. All of them were on top of the bottom. Because the other teams that are in there at the bottom, which is Hazel Park, Ferndale, I mean, those games aren't even.
on offense.